Hello everyone, welcome to a special unboxing, let's say that. I've been wanting to buy these games for the longest time, and I kid you not, I had like a page open for at least 6 months on a website that we have here in Portugal that you can buy stuff online from other people that are trying to sell. And I've had that page open for one of each of these games because these were sold by two different people, and oh boy, I decided that it was time and I committed this crazy thing, and so here we are, and here we have it: Boktai 1 and 2. Boktai The Sun Is in Your Hand and Boktai 2 Solar Boy Django. I first played these games years and years ago on an emulator, completely illegal. I play the first one I didn't play a whole lot, but the second one I spent hours and hours on that. I actually had a very old video on my channel that was deleted by like some friends of mine at that time, you know, stupid stuff from when you're a kid. But yeah, I had the final boss video from Boktai 2, and that game was so fun. I managed to get both copies complete in box. These are the Portuguese versions. As you can see, we have these stickers that in lots of Game Boy Advance games they would do that. It's basically translating the text that we have back there, and this is the IGAC. It's one of the I believe it's it's an entity that regulates video games and movies, I believe, and maybe music and whatnot. But yeah, with this sticker down here, I do know that this is authentic. Everything is original, and this makes me very happy. I paid 150 euros for the first one and 150 euros for the second one. That, looking online, it's somewhat along the prices that you usually see these games at. Maybe a bit more expensive, especially if I was thinking about importing it, I would be paying way more. I got these in hand, so that's always a good thing. And yeah, so the front of the cover, Boktai The Sun Is in Your Hand. I didn't even remember that these were the Peggy. I thought I'm not entirely sure, but Peggy, this was before the rebranding. Now I believe they have colors. So yeah, licensed by Nintendo, of course. The sides are very normal. Wait, almost fell off. And the back, like I showed earlier, you have some images. Sadly, it's obfuscated by these stickers, but I don't think I'm gonna risk and remove these stickers because there's a high chance that I might damage the box themselves, and I don't really want that. So, opening up the box, and these are, as soon as I get to my parents' house, because I'm going to take these with me soon, I'm going to put them inside. I have some plastic protections for these boxes, which I'm going to put them inside. So we have here, what is this? I believe it's a consumer information and precaution booklet from Nintendo. They usually would include these in a lot of their things. In Portugal they would do this a lot, even though I never owned the Game Boy. I remember watching these a lot. I don't know if it was standard, but basically you had the instructions manual, right? But usually these wouldn't come in Portuguese, so they would print out, like, not kidding, these are just print out pages that they would like kind of make like a book. It's like just pages, you know. I believe these probably are A5 pages, and then they would just put them like a booklet and insert it inside the game case. And here, yeah, we have here the instructions manual, fully colored, by the way, which I always appreciate these, explaining how everything works with the game. The first page is also a very nice image of the game cover without the title. And we have here the insert complete with the game itself, which is a very pretty game. I have here I have here, I forgot the name of this, but I bought GB Operator, that's it. And I tested these, it says that they're legitimate, so everything should be a-okay. Also, I'm not entirely sure, I don't think they would be able to fake these solar sensors. It's very easy to fake Game Boy Advance games, but the solar sensors probably aren't as easy. Sadly, the battery inside is dead, which means that every time that I boot the game, I need to assign the time of the day and where I'm at. But that's the only thing that it affects, because the gameplay itself, nothing is affected. And yeah, this is the first game, Boktai 1. Let's move into the first one. I really love the cover of this. Sadly, the third game is Japan exclusive. I'd still want to buy it. I kind of want to import it, but it's on the same vein as these. It's quite expensive. So the sides, it says here, oh, the other way around, Boktai 2, Solar Boy Django, just like this other side. And then just like the first game, Portuguese version. As you can see, there's a sticker, and we have the GAX sticker as well down here. Basically, I believe these say, for example, this is copy number 30. Really? Copy number 30. This one is the first one is copy number 144. So basically, they would number all the copies of a game sold and the video and music probably. It has like a registry ID and also the year. You can see this is from 2005 and there's the ID. This is copy number 30, which, okay, color me impressed. It's fairly early in the batch. Oh, I didn't even know this game had multiplayer. You can see up there, there's a lot of Django's different colors. I mean, I always played this on an emulator without any friends around, so let's open this up. Sadly, this one does not have the plastic protection like this one has, but aside from that, it contains everything. Ooh, boy. Okay, here we have the insert in the game that it just fell from here, which is always very scary. I'm not entirely sure, but I think the battery in this one might also be dead already, which you can change them, but you can actually see the battery inside right there. I do not know if you need soldering though. It does have the tri-wing screw up back here. You might need some soldering skills, unless the battery can be easily swapped. But I have a faint idea that these might need soldering skills. So here's the booklet with kind of a spoiler, if I might say so. Halfway through the game, I'm not really gonna spoil it, but yeah, Django can transform in a vampire-like creature. I actually really want to play these games again. I'm thinking about playing them for the channel, so just like Boktai 1, we have here the like an instructions manual that they printed out, just the same exact, you know, A5 pages or whatnot, printed things in Portuguese and just slapped it back into the box. We also have the same instructions thingy that came in the first game from Nintendo, and this one comes with a poster. Not a big one, but it's a very nice poster. So, oh, awesome. So you have didn't know this. I know that we had the poster for the second game, but not only that. If you look the other way around, I still hadn't opened this very well. I just had tested the games, but I didn't really want to test a whole lot just so that I wouldn't destroy anything. But the back of it has the poster for the first game, which is very awesome. Even though I prefer gameplay-wise the second one, the poster of the first game cannot be... It has no competition, it's so amazing. It's just a shame that I don't have the third game, but eventually I'd like to buy it. But yeah, this was it for the unboxing. I'm very happy with this purchase. If you never played Boktai, please buy it, please play it. Just download it from the internet. Nintendo and Konami aren't making any money out of these games anymore. They're wonderful games. These have the hand of Kojima, by the way. I'm not entirely sure if it was his team that made it, but yeah, developed by in the back of it says developed by Konami Computer Entertainment Japan, producer Hideo Kojima. So yeah, he has a big hand in these games, and there's also some kind of stealth gameplay to it, which I was never big into stealth, but since this game has I feel like it's not as stealthy as for example Metal Gear Solid. So do yourself a favor, play these games. They require the sun for you to play, by the way. The box of the second game says this very proudly. Uses real sunlight. So you do need, if you are planning on playing on a cartridge, you really need to be outside, catch some sun rays, or use like a infrared light or a black light or something along those lines. You can fake real sunlight, and the game will actually think that you're on the sun. But yeah, if you are playing on an emulator, there are a multitude of patches that you can patch the game, or find the game pre-patched so that you can emulate the sun with a few button combinations. But yeah, this is mostly it. The Boktai games are amazing. Try them out, and thank you so very much for watching the unboxing video. Until then, see you next time, guys. Bye bye.